So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back and we're ready because we've got a whopper of a game today. We've got the FA Cup semi-final taking on Chelsea in a big match. I think elsewhere it might be Liverpool City. Either way, if we get to the final, it's going to be a tough game, but that's the whole point of a final. But for today, this is what we're going to be going for. A couple of changes. For some reason, De Gea is on red, so we're going to bring in Romero. Wan-Bissaka comes back with Bailly and Maguire. And I'm going to start Luke Shaw. He's on blue. I know he just came back from an injury. Whatever. If he gets injured, fine. I'll just whack on Rojo. But I might as well play him. We're going to go for Pogba, Modric and Maddison today. It's a bit of a technical midfield. I think that's better suited. I was going to put Matic in there, but I would rather play with a little bit more high tempo. And Pogba, Modric and Maddison's going to give me that. When it comes to up top, we're going to have to play Dzeko. I mean, you score a hat-trick in 5 minutes, you've got to put him on. And they're playing Giroud, so it's going to be a battle between them two. Who's going to win the headers? Who's going to be the more powerful player? Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, purely because they're both on green. Martial will start on the bench. James could come on. McTominay's an option later. So yeah, we've got... I don't know, do we need McTominay and Matic? It seems kind of redundant. They're both very similar. Yeah, that's fine. There's no one else really to put. So that is the lineup. That's what we're going to be going for. And yeah, let's hope and pray this goes our way, because if it doesn't, we're going to be heading out of this competition. We'll make it a 30-minute game. It'll probably be just the one match today, and then we'll be back for the Europa League. I'm hoping to have a scoreboard for this as well. The last FA Cup match, I didn't have one. I did download it. I just hope it works. So if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, great. Anyway, please do smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. As always, leave a comment, share it, love it. Let's do it. So we're live on BBC Sports for today's matchup. It's a whopper as Man United take on Chelsea in the semi-final. Elsewhere, I think it's City, Liverpool. I mean, there's massive games all around, but there's only 4 teams that remain in this competition. Man United are on some fine form right now, and Chelsea are looking to stop that. So, for Man United, they're playing a 4-3-3. Maddison, Modric, Pogba in the middle. Edin Dzeko starts ahead of Martial after bagging a hat-trick in just 5 minutes in the last game. Sancho on the right, Marcus Rashford on the left. For Chelsea, also a 4-3-3. Olivier Giroud's the man to watch. Pulisic also a threat on the flank with Pedro. And it's Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho and Barkley in the middle of midfield. So away we go in the biggest game of the season so far for both these teams. Is this going to be a high-tempo game? Early on, you would thoroughly expect it to be. But can Chelsea stop this Man United side, who are scoring plenty of goals so far in the last couple of games? Dzeko is going to be buzzing for this one. He came on the last game, and my oh my did he change it. Keep talking about it, but how often do you see a hat-trick being scored in 5 minutes? And they weren't simple goals either. There was a lot of class about them, and he took them ever so well. Lovely switching ball here to Christensen, and the overlapping run's a good one. Pulisic picks it up, tries to turn Maguire, gives it back towards Christensen, cuts back on the left-hand side, looking for Pedro. We know he's left-footed. Pogba makes the challenge, and Man United manage to clear their lines. Lovely turn by Marcus Rashford. Feeds it up the line, looking for Dzeko. Does well. Paul Pogba is going to be playing just ahead of the back 4, but definitely will be getting up and down when he needs to. Wan-Bissaka has fallen kindly now to Sancho. Plenty of players. Dzeko is there. Going to have to deliver the ball in towards him as much as they can. He is a threat. Comes to winning those headers. Yepa launches it forward. Shaw should get up and win it. Does so. Players falling to the floor. It's a beautiful day, that's for sure. Marcus Alonso taking his time. Loftus-Cheek. Ball up the line. Olivier Giroud struck one from distance. Was never going to trouble the goalie from there, but saw the deflection. Sometimes You just never know. Now Luka Modric has floated it over the top. With Sancho to make the run. Chelsea are dictating the game a little bit more than Manchester United right now. Here is Giroud on the right foot. United need to pick this up a little bit. A bit slow off the mark. Pulisic. Jorginho plays it through. Giroud. Oh, they've given it away. Jorginho will get there. You can see Rashford and Sancho are ready, pouncing on the wings to just break for a quick counter. Alonso on the left foot. Modric, is he going to win it? No, he's not. They're looking back post. Dzeko's dropped off a little bit deeper just to try and get the ball. Oh, Rashford's missed it. Referee's played the advantage. It's been fed out wide. Pedro! Well done, Ramiro, but the follow-up strike is in. It's Pulisic for Chelsea, and Man United trail after 22 minutes. Jose furious, not happy at all defensively, and rightly so. They're all over the place right now. Rashford couldn't do anything with it. He committed the foul. Referee played on. Ramiro did all he could, but Pulisic taps it in. So United are going to have to come from behind again. It's as simple as that. Saw it happen the last game. They have to revisit the same scenario. They're all over the place right now. Credit to Chelsea, though. They're not letting them play. This is exactly the game plan that Frank Lampard would have initiated before the match. As there's another strike, and Ramiro's getting busier, that's for sure. Christensen picks it up. It's all the way to the back post. Wan-Bissaka with an interesting header. Silly place to lose it, and my oh my, goes out for a goal kick. We're back to the goalie. Maguire should win it. Does so. Pogba finds Maddison. Haven't seen too much of him so far. Once again, Chelsea redeem the ball. Pulisic looks to swing it round the other way. Ramiro is coming out, and Ramiro is still going. It's unorthodox by the goalie, but he's done exceptionally well. Now, can United break quickly? Sancho is offside, surely, ref. No, he's not. He's onside. And Wan-Bissaka has got plenty of options. Tried to find Maddison. Good defending. We're back and forth here in this FA Cup semi-final. Everything to play for. Ball up the line. Rashford. And United will take their first corner. Will be Paul Pogba to float it high towards the back post. Nothing came out of it, though. Christensen. Laying it square across to Azpilicueta. Jorginho, that is a terrible place to lose it. Absolutely shocking place to lose it. And that's a really good header, to be honest. Sancho to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Still going, Pogba. Too much by him. Pulisic. Chelsea could break, but Man United are suddenly getting into this game now. Maddison. He's on the old right foot. Overlapping runs, beautifully done. Now what does he do? He tried to lay it back across the face. United are trying to walk it in. Maddison again. It's come back out to Luka Modric, and it's tipped away by Kepa. Well, just keep ploughing forward, don't they? Chelsea are on the ropes. Modric had one thing on his mind, just hit it, and it was goal-bound. Well, United rode out a storm, but hang on a minute, because now there's a chance for Pogba! It's saved by Kepa, and it's in! United are level! You could see it coming time and time again. And Paul Pogba, you can say what you want, but he does change games. That's what you want to see. Jose decided to push him a little bit more advanced than he was playing, and you can see the difference it's made in the last 15-20 minutes, where Man United have piled on the pressure. Dzeko saw the run, thought he took too long, but he did well, got up quickly and tapped it in. So 45 minutes left at a minimum. Remember, today's match can venture into extra time and penalties if needed. If it is still all square after 90 minutes, and I wouldn't write it off because it's very, very possible between these two teams. Not a lot against them. Yes, Man United have had a better season, but it doesn't mean much in an FA Cup. Here is Jadon Sancho now, able to bring it forward. Now Dzeko needs to make a run. Looks for Dzeko, but I tell you what, that's a poor, poor pass. Has to do better there. Modric, great header. Maddison tried to flick it on. Christensen lays it inside. Pulisic. Olivier Giroud. Massive deflection. Referee's not interested in the foul. Sancho, good vision. Maddison wants the run here of Edin Dzeko, and he's onside. Oh, Kepa did well. Just about to possibly flick it over him. The goalie came out very, very quickly. Chelsea have got to be careful. Dzeko tried to turn the lane across. Olivier Giroud, he's still a threat up there, the big Frenchman. Man United are getting more and more into this. And here is Marcus Rashford, who's found a lot of space. Lays it back. Dzeko went for near post. It was a very acute angle. Oh, Pogba. First corner before wasn't the best. This one's better, and it's Maddison with the header. Jose applauding the effort. And Chelsea's first change, Rudiger on for Christensen. Jose Mourinho still keeping the same lineup. I think it's also a bit of mind games for him. He wants to keep as many players fresh as possible. It's Rashford, lays it back. He wanted Dzeko once again. Keep looking for the chance. This time it's Pogba. Went for the long-range strike. Sancho. Maddison. Comes back to Modric. Tries to dink it over to Maddison. It's all a little bit too cute though, isn't it? And hang on a minute, because suddenly Chelsea had a lot of players forward. But thankfully, Eric Bailly was a player that decided to not go walkabout. So open right now. Pogba stretching the legs. Lays it out wide to Luke Shaw. Still going, Luke Shaw. Few players to aim for. Dzeko! Oh, man, I thought that was nestling into the far corner. Takes the quick one. Could be a great idea. Romero comes out, manages to clear it away half-heartedly, but it got the job done. Maddison. Rashford. Luke Shaw. Look at the space inside for Pogba. United are definitely now getting more free range to come forward with it. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka does well, but the delivery, oh dear. And Chelsea, Batshuayi coming on for Olivier Giroud. And United's first two changes, Martial on for Sancho, Rojo replaces Shaw. So 20 minutes left, still a match, then can go either way. Batshuayi's up top now. Will give Chelsea more pace coming forward than they had with Olivier Giroud. And what a substitution that is! He comes on, he scores. He's done an Edin Dzeko from the last game. Unbelievable stuff. Well, they worked it ever so well. They got it out wide. Pulisic found some pockets of space. And then just watch the run of Batshuayi here. All alone, and Wan-Bissaka's the wrong side of him. Modric, lovely touch by him to get that down. Maddison taking too long to lay it. United have to go for it now. Time is not on their side. It's been an entertaining game. Chelsea have played really well, that's for sure. Well done, Eric Bailly. There he is again. Brilliant play. Martial, Dzeko, through the middle. Cuts back. Lays across, Pogba, Martial, left foot, oh! It flashed past the post. Smashing the floor in frustration. Well, they worked it so well. Dzeko didn't have a lot on, he tried to cut it back, lay it to Pogba, but the first time ball, and this was unlucky, it's not far away at all. Final 4 minutes. We're going to be counting this one down, that's for sure. Madison. Pogba. Wants Wan-Bissaka to get forward. He's at a cross. Modric. That wasn't the right idea. Didn't need to go there. The referee's going to look at the watch. How many minutes have we got to play? Probably not a lot. But the problem is United have players pushing forward. They're out of position. Rojo's done well. We've got 2 minutes to play. United have one final chance, if anything, now. Dzeko, not the right... Well, actually, it wasn't a bad ball, but they completely missed it. And it looks like Chelsea are heading to the final. Manchester United knocked out in the semi-finals. It really was an entertaining game. It could have gone either way. Chelsea, though, started off so well. Dropped off a little bit, but maybe, probably just about deserved it with the amount of chances they had. But it was even. 9 attempts. Chelsea had more on target. United 1% more, 2% more possession. And man of the match, Pulisic, with a 7.5. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, disappointment. We are out. We are out. Oh, dear. Oh, well, I guess we have to focus on something else. But Man City did beat Liverpool in their match. So it will be Chelsea and City in the final of the FA Cup. Yeah, it was just a bit disappointing, really. You know, I thought I probably should have scored a couple of chances there. They didn't happen, and Chelsea were just too good, too good. But as I said in the last video, you know, I've got Clashman tactics on, and it just makes the games more interesting. You know, it's harder. It's harder than the standard default sort of custom tactics that they don't have in this game. Very much like when we play AC Milan in the next game, they're not set up with fluid formation. Fluid formation is what makes the AI play a little bit different, because the players can have numerous different ways to play. You know, there's kickoff, there's attacking, there's defending. It's just different. Anyway, we'll return for the next game. Well, at least that's one less match I guess you guys get to watch. We won't see the FA Cup final, but we will be looking for the Europa League final, of course. And when it comes to the Premier League, we still have some big games, but Tottenham, they're just all over the place when it comes to winning. They can't stop winning. I don't know when the last time it was that they lost a game, and we will face them in the last match of the season. So maybe we'll get some redemption back there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back shortly. Until next time, take care.